Hello there, everybody, and welcome to episode 24 of the Artifact Sect. I'm Icon, and today, well, what will we do today? I hope that there's going to be some breakthrough on Yanyon sooner or later. That's one thing that I really would love to happen. Our Mr. C2 June is working on his Primordial Spirit breakthrough. There's a couple of poor souls waiting to be hellgated. Just the regular business here in the Artifact Sect. So let's do a couple of things that I had no clue about, and thanks yet again for all your helpful comments that are streaming in lately. We're going to do a crazy thing here, and I've heard that it's super good to have animals in the vicinity of your body cultivator. I got no clue if you can actually drop a pasture into a body cultivation room, but I'll make sure to try. So assign animals. Let's assign them pandas in there. I don't know if this will make sure that they'll die in there because they'll starve, but I've heard that you can breathe in excellent essences from being near to animals, so that's why I came up with the idea. Alright, why is this room actually not well, it's slightly ominous. That should be working. Okay, so where did we leave our remolds? Yeah, I was about to get that thing done. Let's work on that further. Alright. Mr. Shodong is working on his breakthroughs here on a good rate. And the only thing that's missing for me is a Earth-type cultivator and the advanced laws. So I'd say it's about time to think about these things. I mean, I do have some cultivators here in Jeonju that's... She's, well, her intelligence is pretty low, so derivative calculations aren't really her spotlight. But tell you what, we're just going to amp up her fighting skills, because that's going to be her strongest side anyways. And after that's been done, I'm going to use that attainment of hers and try what I can do with that. But I don't want to invest too much experience onto Jeonju. This tasty chunk of 1.8 million lying around in City of Abundance, I'd rather see that on somebody like June. I don't want to invest now insane amounts of inspiration on people that are definitely not strong enough to be worth it. Because sooner or later, I will replace her, you know, or rebirth her. And with the rebirth, the amount of inspiration will be just gone. Lost Law? I haven't picked up the Shendao Law yet. Shame on me, I have to do. Yeah, the Shendao Cultivator is something that I have put a little bit on hold because I figured that this is one of the things that we will need later. Not now, though. No, not that much. Okay. So that's core shaping. Possibly this is the last stage before the golden core breakthrough. Could be. Alright, Jeonju is already back among us, but you know what? I want to send her over there for picking up that lost law. For some reason, I seem to have overlooked it. I don't like. Bestial Bone. That doesn't sound too good. Sharpened Bone is what we came for. And here we go. Now let's get done with the remold here. And I just want to have that first secret body on level 5. And then we're going to think about what we're doing next. A stranger wishes that we could help him, or whatever. I'll definitely not gonna help you, Bai Ching. Invasion of Beasts. Oh boy. Loot's in the house. Okay. Let's do this. Let's send in the dog first. Attack every one of them. Yo, game, I'd like to have some combat music. We're in combat. Did you already know, game? Alright, and now let's just send in the body cultivator and check out what'll happen now. Hop, hop, hop. Gentle Ghost is no longer. Yeah. Let's just body cultivators. Perfect guard dog for your sect early on. Gotta love it. That was a bear with 30 kg. Didn't really feel like it. Oh, come on, doggo. Stop molesting the bodies of these poor animals. Alright. So, let's see what kind of loot we'll get out of that. Yeah, I somehow totally derped out to pick up the Shendao Law. Whoops. So, my reputation is now at 1,000. Yes! So, we gained yet another huge chunk of followers here. We now have 150k in City of Abundance. That's quite something. Alright, Ms. Junju. Is there anything she can study to increase her intelligence? I know. It's not exactly what she really needs, but if it works, you know. And she's a primordial spirit after all. Okay, so Mind Blast would be something. Intelligence skills, all not connective so far. God. This is really the only thing that we can bring up. What a... Totally not worth it. She only gained 0.2 points of intelligence. Alright, let's teach her the derivative calculation there and see how horrible it will go. I mean, it'll be better than nothing, and I plan to rebirth her anyways. But I'm certainly not too happy with that. It'll take a while though for us to get past that. Alright. I'm spending more food than I'm getting in right now. This is something we need to change. But we can't change anything without feces, so... it's a complicated thing here. Agriculture in these areas is a complicated thing. So, since we don't seem to have the necessary poop, we're just going to build regular soil here. And... oh, the gambler is in town. Let's craft a couple of dice and see what we can do. Let's start growing more food. Alright. Let's do some Jade Essence dice. I had no clue that we can actually create them out of Jade Essence. Cool, actually. Okay, falling treasure. So there's a free room for stuff to show up. The more you know about your environment, you know. Alrighty, so she got that, and... oh, well, there is a talisman which increases your attainment. Oh, talisman. This reminds me of something. Junju, you got a job. Let's pick up that Talisman law for good. I keep meaning to do that. I always want to do that, but then I forget it, you know? So... And let's look for paper. Here we go. I'll send Junju. Perfect person for the job. Go, and off to Heaven Step Peak you go. And we'll just pick up a couple of things there. Thought pill. What's that supposed to be? Accelerating one's thought process. Ah, breakthrough probabilities. I see. Okay. Mount South has an earthquake. How delightful. Okay, so next thing, I'm gonna change that. Let's look for Mount South. And we're going to do disaster relief over there, of course. Wow, I consider myself lucky because of that. Just need to wait until my next primordial spirit is free, but there's always something, you know. Okay, now off to the left forearm bones. And Shodong reached his limit. I'm pretty sure that this is going to be... yeah, estimated. If I remember correctly, the... estimated is the is for the golden core breakthroughs. Let's see. So he's at this one, and the next one is already golden core. Yeah. So this poor dude has now wait until it's winter. But my plan was to send Shodong over there, and yeah, he's gonna get the 2 million jackpot, because you know artifact crafters they are a you can invest so much inspiration into them, so I don't mind. I think it's going to be good investment. Alright, food-wise, I'm a little bit concerned, though. We aren't sustaining ourselves. And the adventures of Zhanzhong are not sustaining the sect either. So I really need to amp up my food income. The merchant is here, the merchant is here. Hooray, hooray. Alright, earthly pill? Oh, Junju is, at the spot where she's meant to be. Alright. Let's look for that Talisman law. Because that's gonna help us a lot. Because there's, if I remember correctly, there's one talisman in that book which actually allows you to increase the attainment of somebody. And this is so useful. Because the success of my derivative calculation is dependent on the level of my attainment. There we go. Very, very important to pick up the law afterwards. Otherwise, everything was in vain. Okay, that's that. Thanks, Miss Judao. What level is she actually? She's a primordial spirit cultivator. Okay. Grand Supreme Fine Records. So she ain't even following that law. She's following one of those random laws. Okay. Whatever. That's what I wanted to have. It's going to help us a lot. Because now it's really about time that we're starting to get those advanced laws into town. I mean, I feel like we're really, really late with that topic, but my first run in Immortal, I don't want to be too hard on me. Hey, there's... Material items are worthless. Curses. I hate it when they do that. A division pill. That's a new sub-spirit. These wait, what? Ah, permanent damage to the cultivator's mental state. Do I care? I mean, this is really not a problem. Gnarl Divine? Oh, 5 grand. Haha, this hurts. Bamboo stalks. Okay. Now, what do we have here for sale? I mean, I somewhat doubted that I'll be able to afford this whole... What? I got 3 prayer coins. Nice. I literally had no clue. Well, the gnarled vine, well, it ain't that important, but I'd love to have it. But now that Shodong is finally on experience and all, we might be capable of creating some stuff which is worth money. Can't wait to get the artifact crafting going now. Oh, wait a sec. I don't want to sell away the blue gear. Blue gear is good, so material. We would have had only 3,000 units of fabric here. It's no problem. But please, good sir, take a couple of these firecrackers. And a few hundred of those cinnabar thingies. Thank you, good sir. And also take all these crappy artifacts. Well, the manuals aren't worth any money. So we'd be still paying that dude money. Oh, well, that lady, I guess. Very muscular lady, but still a lady. So I'll skip out the earthly vine here, as much as I would love to have it, but no. We'd rather take 2,730 of your spirit stones. There we go. So I think if I would plunder my other agencies, I should be capable of getting that, but no thanks. Oh, by the way, did we actually get those dice done? Yes, Jade Essence dice. Wonderful. So, who of my people has a nice stockpile of lifespan? Nyan, she's sitting around at home anyway, so let's send her to the gambler. You need some dice, though, because it's a gambler. Oh, yeah, and I've never done that before, but I've heard people say that it's really a good idea to get there because the rewards are so much worth it. So I want to try. Meanwhile, waiting for Junju to come back home. Plague wreaks havoc. I don't want to do anything about that because it will only make us famous. There are downsides to fame. Stronger attackers, for example. And my body cultivator still needs a little bit longer. Alright. Wait a sec. Oh, one more. That sharpened bone technique has 16 slots? Wow. I wouldn't have expected that. The auction! And people get hurt? Okay, we need to check out what's happening there. It's a couple too many people being hurt for everything being okay. So, abdominal pain. Consume unclean water. Oh, yeah, okay, that's, I think our sect has exactly one well so far. And we've grown and grown and grown, and I've never built more wells. Yeah. Let's change that. Where was that again? Life, wasn't it? No. Ah, here. Well. So, wells spread a water elemental aura, so we're going to make them out of wood. And one there. One there. Are we out of wood now? And probably one there. So here we go. And this shouldn't be any problem anymore. Don't want my disciples to drink dirty water, you know. Dig in. Can't say no to that. Alright. Oh, Junju's back home, so we need to send her to the disaster relief before I forget that. Would be a shame not to get that, not to get use out of that. Especially since I have now a Primordial Spirit Cultivator. So I really hope that with the next run I go Immortal, I'll be faster than that. So, Zhanzhong, you're going to do the perfect pork robbery. I'm going to send him in for a larger hole again. Alright, let's do this. So, the rules are simple. Each of the player takes... sums up the numbers in their hand and guess the difference between the two players' hands using the length of the straws. Okay. So, she has 9, and hers is 9, and he has the 1, 2, and 3 straws, so his is 4 and 6, so the difference should be 3. What? He guessed 5? Ah, he's only drawing 2 of them, I see. So hers are 6, so he could have 1, 2, or 3. So let's say the difference is 2. I got a Prism Lotus. Yay! Okay. So... I won 3 times. Nice. Alright, you can only win 3 times and then he's going away. I guess I was just very lucky, but who cares? Sometimes luck is all I need. Alright, we gained a couple of really cool items out of that. Shodong is just on his way back home. And Zhanzhong is exactly... he's in Porktown. Let's get the job done there. So my plan is to use my outers to create more and more fertile soil around the base. Maybe we'll work with laxatives too, you know? Laxatives are good to create more fertile soil, like it or not. Alright, dude. Go. It's a bit tedious to do this, but on the other hand, it works. Not too happy about it, though. Really want to get the farming up and running. That's one thing where I feel like I'm really still doing a bad job in Immortal mode. That's calculating and estimating how much food everybody needs. The numbers are quite different now. It's all a lot more costly. That's what what the increased survival difficulty was supposed to mean, I guess. But that's fine for me. Okay. There's a lot of time necessary by now to enhance these body parts. How's the stamina? 1.1 grand. Nice. This means we're doing fine. And now, did I receive any of these intrinsic life essences? I've heard that these are really good, and you only gain them by breathing with animals in your vicinity. Thanks so much for all the pointers. You guys helped me out so much with the body cultivation in general. Really awesome stuff. Very, very grateful. So we're going to send our good fire cultivatress a little bit more around town. So let's see, is there anything she could gather we really need right now? Well, there's still the mystery of the Wicked Flux, but honestly, I don't think that I'll need that so much. Yeah, let's send her over to Reattainment Temple. I want to have a little bit more spirit wood, and I'd say this is an awesome way of gaining a little bit more. And as annoying as it might be, Mr. Zhang, go raid Porktown one more time. The plan here is to create a little bit of a buffer so that the slow gain of Zhang's collection efforts will be again enough to get to keep our sect alive for a while. Okay, now I totally forgot that I gained a new law. And there's the auction. My god, so many things. Alright, let's send... Let's see. Who we're going to send? Junju, why not? She's basically just chilling around, waiting to do the derivative calculations one day. How did C2 June develop today? 30 grand. Too much. Mr. Zhong is at Porktown. I really love how you can use Nanping Village to increase your food income. One of my favorite little tricks to counteract food shortages. But we really need to amp up our food income because that body cultivator is only growing hungrier. So it's not like we will be able to do this like forever. And also I'm really not interested in a way which forces me to enter the same old map again and again and again just to keep the sect's food stocks up. This doesn't feel good, you know. Alright, we got that new cultivation room also up and running. Let's stock it up with fire essence bars. Wait a sec. Ah, it's already loaded. Duh. Could improve that, though. So, the blazing feathers are, as far as I remember, stronger as the fire than the fire essence bars. And there's nothing stronger than the crimson fruit. And who the hell is sleeping in there? Zhu Ruchao. Are you actually trying to kill yourself? I wonder how I could define that this room is not meant for outers, but whatever. No, no, no. Oh yeah, probably, but not really. Nah, not really worth my money here. The holy essence is the only thing that I actually want to have. The other items are not really something which I'm willing to invest that much spirit stone into. Alrighty, guys, that's summing up today's episode, I'd say. We're going to do the auction real quick before the episode ends, and yeah, I'm quite happy with everything. I mean, sure, we're making slow progress here, but I mean, that's the name of the game when you start Immortal mode. I'm truly happy that we got a nice progression here on Showdown, and the fact that I gained the new Talisman law. We're going to implement that next episode. I mean, with the new Talisman law, I have totally new options available. I guess next episode we're also going to refine some Talisman paper as well. There's a lot of things that I have in mind there, but yeah, well, there's only so much I can do with the given cultivators that I have. But I really do like how Immortal mode does force me to have more suboptimal choices. I mean, right now it's also because I did some mistakes and stuff that I can do better in the future. But in general, I got the feeling as if Immortal mode really puts more pressure on your decisions due to the slower development, and I've never had so much use for sub tier 1 and tier 2 cultivators before in my runs, and I like that. Alright, drop your comments down below, leave a thumbs up, you know the drill, and of course, if you haven't done so, check out my channel. There's all manner of content popping up there every day. Just subscribe, turn on the notifications, and you won't be missing anything in the future. See you guys next time when we're going on for Talismans. Bye-bye!